So you can probably tell I've been doing some tweaking to my game, Fallout New Vegas, of course. And I've been changing mods around. I added some stuff for stability, but also I have a mod list that I'll show off right now. And I have these things to make the game look better aesthetically, as well as the stability. But that's more of a back-end thing. These mods specifically don't tackle it. It's weird. You don't really, the mod manager doesn't work with all the things that improve the stability. You go ahead and you manually do those. So pretend those aren't there. I mean, I could like list them if you want them, but most people know what they are. The real cool customizing thing gets in whenever you're seeing how you want your game to look. There aren't a ton of options with, do I want my game to not crash or crash? That's pretty much all the options you get with improving stability. But with aesthetics, there's so many things. So previously, I had been using Rudy. You'd seen that before. There are plenty of other ENBs that you can look at. One that I was interested in was Dreary, and what I ended up doing is I made this weird mix of them. Okay, so what I actually did is I installed Rudy, and then I installed Dreary over it. It took over some of the files of Rudy and of Dreary and kind of mixed them together, and so it has this like weird, like it's kind of bright, but it's also kind of dark. It's this nice mix between them. I really like it. And so those are my settings, and then obviously you saw my mods, and so I want to tell you the process that I had going through different ENBs. So I liked Rudy, super easy to install, probably my favorite at the moment, but there are a bunch of other really good ones. There's Dreary, there's Oxide, there's Onyx, there's Grim and Bleak. That one's really nice. There's so many good ones, okay? Dynamo, I could go on and continue to name them. ENB of the Apocalypse, there's a lot, okay? And some of them look good for some things, and some of them don't look good for other things. So I picked one that's more general to kind of like just get everything good at once. Unfortunately, you know, some of the peaks aren't as high, but some of the lows aren't as low, so that's really nice. I found whenever I was installing a lot of these, SweetFX on Windows 10 either doesn't work or like destroys the game horribly. Like I tried Rudy SweetFX, Windows 10, like there's actually this tweak for it, and I did it, and the colors are much more vibrant on Rudy, which I like, but the menus and everything are really screwed up, and I don't know what it is with that, and I was kind of like, I don't want to mess with it because I'm afraid my game's going to get screwed up at certain points, so that's something that I didn't do. Bleak and Grim, I tried the SweetFX for that as well. Did not work. It screwed up my game, so I don't know if SweetFX in general does not play kindly with Windows 10, or SweetFX and my setup that I have going doesn't play nice, or whatever. If it was something that I really wanted to have, I would mess with hours and hours and hours, and I'd spend a bunch of time to fix it. But I have a setup that I like right now, so I am going to be sticking with that. If you have any questions, you have any suggestions for things you want me to show off, because, you know, I can always back this up and try out a bunch of other setups and configurations and etc. So feel free to tell me those, and yeah, I guess that's it.